Well, Micah 5, 2 and 3 says, "But as for you, O Bethlehem Ephratah, too little to be among the clans of Judah. From you the one will go forth from me to be ruler of Israel. His going forth are from long ago, from the days of eternity. Therefore he will give them up until the time when she who is in labor has borne a child, and then the remainder of his brethren will return to the sons of Israel." Well, if you're joining us in reading this 30-day reading plan, today's reading is Micah 5, 2 through 5, and I encourage you to read that passage. Well, Micah was a contemporary of Isaiah, which places him around in the 7th century BC. His prophecies contained a message of restoration. The remnant, who will remain faithful to God, will be redeemed by a person sent by God. Now, the prophecy we read today shows that Messiah will be from God and will be God. John 1:1 makes this clear that the prophecy was fulfilled, and Matthew quotes this prophecy in Matthew 2:6 as the place of Christ's birth. So 600 years before Christ's birth, Israelites were told of his place and what he would do. In this time of year, we celebrate Christ's birth. We are reminded of the sovereignty of God, the foreknowledge of God, and his desire to bring us into a relationship with him. This relationship was lost when Adam sinned. From that time until the descent of the Holy Spirit, mankind had no ability to have access to the mind of God. In 1 Corinthians 2, 11 through 13, we are told that we have a relationship with Christ, and we're told that we now also have the mind of God and the Spirit of God. As we focus on this prophecy today, we might want to understand that many times God uses those of us who are small, according to the wisdom of the world, to bring change into the entire world. Bethlehem will always be remembered as Christ's birthplace, and yet that city was not a thriving metropolis. It was a small village. We may not view ourselves as persons who have anything important to say, but through Christ and God's Spirit, we can change lives by speaking the truth and by ministering to people. This is Christmas season. We should remember that through us, God can bring about great things.